All right. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, fighting out of the boxed-in red corner, with House of Warrior, we have Zachary Pledger. And next, fighting out of the youth-built blue corner, with Fighters Nashville, Tennessee, we have Vernon Cooper!
Okay, John, watch your head. Keep the punch above the waistline.
All right, we're back. Second half of our evening here at 5-Star Promotions #1. Philip Ruff is out. Aaron Allen is in.
What's up?
Aaron,
AAA.
kickboxer here, AAA Academy at Area 502 MMA. Of course, joining myself and Tim. How are you, Aaron?
Good, man. Hey, actually, this is the first time I ever met Tim.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Good to meet you, brother.
Yes, sir. Nice to meet you as well.
I don't know too much about these guys. I know House of Warriors very good with all their guys.
Little House of Warriors got a solid gym. Another guy from Nashville.
All right. I know I like the movement of our red corner.
Good sharp punches. Nice check hook by Red.
Nice.
Good movement from Pledger right away. And if I'm not mistaken, Zachary Pledger has wrestled like all of his life for St. X.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice movement.
An athlete who's used to combat sports.
Yeah. He moves a lot better than most wrestlers, I know. Hey.
Nice shot.
I like his attitude, too.
He's sitting and ripping these shots.
That was a good experience move to crowd and push away to get distance off the ropes.
Okay. To the body and up top.
Cooper is right there, though. Cooper is not giving no way. Still something we're not seeing, Alex, is that jab.
It's been a long night for the jab. I feel like we haven't seen a lot of it.
It's been missing.
As good as the fights have been, yeah, I feel as if.
It's been missing. It's probably why the fights have been so good.
That's
there
right.
is no jab.
Just straight in,
They just
throwing
want to
shots.
bang.
Pledger bouncing, Cooper measuring.
Nice, Cooper applying the pressure.
The moment Pledger's back hits the corner, Cooper throws.
Yeah, you start to see Pledger respecting Cooper a little bit more.
Very competitive first round there. Not sure who I would score that one for.
First 30 seconds, definitely will give it to Pledger. I think Cooper came along in the second half of the round. Split round?
Yeah, anybody's round. Pledger seems to be the bigger of the two fighters, in my opinion. Maybe a little bit taller, carries his weight a little more.
Yeah, I would say so too, yeah.
I see him being a little more active, even though Cooper's adding pressure. Pledger's moving around a lot more.
And not a lot of time between these rounds, a minute and a half. It feels like an eternity as you're watching it, but when you're the person in there on the stool, it goes so fast.
Both their styles are styles that you have to have great stamina with. And they both look like they're in pretty good shape.
Tim, how does that shape your career as you come out as an early amateur and you fight with a style that's much more aggressive versus a person in your stance where, an undefeated pro fighting much longer fights? How does that change?
I think it changes because you have more rounds and more time to work what you need to work. You got to learn how to set stuff up. And I think that as you go on in your career, your style does change slightly. Sean Porter isn't the football player fighter that they used to call him. He had to learn the box.
And that's why we love the amateurs. They're so aggressive.
But this is your foundation. This is what you always go back to.
Good head movement.
Cooper looking very calm, taking the movement and the power of Pledger very well.
Stalking him, walking him down.
I'm surprised neither of these guys are breathing hard.
Right. Stop. Box.
Good jab to the body lands there for Cooper. Pledger double jab to the straight left.
There's a good jab on from Cooper, good counter jab.
Heavy shots by Pledger.
Cooper keeps leaving his right hand down.
We'll see if Pledger's able to capitalize, but you know, when your instincts are as good as Cooper's appear to be, sometimes you can get away with it.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, he's got him.
That's something that you can do in the pros, but you can't do in the amateurs. You can hold and spin somebody around in the pros, but you can't in the amateurs.
I did not know that. I never knew that.
What's the rule on creating your distance with the arm? I hear a lot of nada pushing. Don't use the elbow.
You can't use any. They call it a stiff arm. You can't use any stiff arm.
Okay.
But you are allowed to use the glove to push.
But you can, but it has to be slightly. If you notice in the last fight with Patrick and who was it? Patrick and Joey.
Joey
I
Singer.
don't know why. Patrick and Joey. When Joey was trying to get his distance, he was giving a little push off. The ref was calling him for it.
Yeah. That's right.
So if it leaves your body, it's got to be really subtle if you do it.
Yeah, okay.
You know, you can use the shoulder sometimes, but they'll call you for that as well.
As a kickboxer, I'm used to pushing off a little bit, giving my distance. Don't come inside.
Exactly.
Stay back.
Exactly. You know what you can use though? A solid jab, a good solid jab.
A good stick to move
Yeah,
them.
a good stick.
It's very
Get
smart.
on a stick.
Third and final round here. Another turn. Is he calling that one a grab?
Dad told him he couldn't turn him.
Do you think it was him?
That was a beautiful setup.
I thought so.
I thought it was a good move, good setup. Pledger shoots good shots, good solid shots, good speed on him. Just wish you would show a little bit more jab work, activity.
Are we going to take a point away from Pledger here?
Red, warning, hold.
Warning. And I think that this goes back to the wrestling experience of Pledger.
Yeah.
You know, it's so difficult. You know how to use that. It's very difficult to not use it.
Yeah, for sure. Move someone to where you want them at. Use the shoulders and the elbows as handlebars.
Right. There's some good shots. Cooper stalking, nonetheless.
Good shot.
And it seems like Cooper's just staying the pace. He's sticking to the game plan, stalking, in and out.
Cooper would have a good style if he had 10, 12 rounds.
Right.
But you got 3 rounds.
Warning, red corner, holding.
I'm not sure that Pledger could withstand a point deduction as close as this fight has been.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be good at all.
10 seconds remaining. Can't imagine he gets one here. Pledger sitting down, ripping these shots. The slobber coming out of the mouth of Pledger. He says good expletive. Amped up there to end the fight.
Let's hear it for our fighters tonight.
Great fight here to start off our second half of the evening. Zachary Pledger taking on Vernon Cooper. Who you got in this one, Tim?
I'm going to give it to Pledger.
Give it to Pledger?
Yeah, I think Pledger won that fight.
Okay. I would disagree, but, you know, you're the expert, not me. I think I would give it to Cooper personally. But
really?
It's a good thing I'm not.
Pressure. Yeah, aggressive.
Yep. Stalking.
Aggressiveness, stalking.
Moving forwards.
Now, was those points he was taking or was those warnings?
I believe he said warnings. He warned him twice. Well, he warns you about 5 times and then an official warning.
Yeah.
Great work by our referees tonight, by the way. It's a mostly thankless job, and I feel like they've done great tonight.
Yeah.
But I guess it's nonetheless a good thing I'm not scoring boxing fights, which does happen. People that don't know anything about the sport
definitely.
do sometimes end up scoring fights, which is absurd.
Teddy Atlas who said there needs to be some type of board exams or something that they need to take before they're able to score some fights.
Absolutely.
Fighting out of the boxed in red corner.
So Pledger wins that.
Well deserved.
Yeah.
What a killer. Both those guys are really good.
Amazing fight. Amazing fight.
If we could please get Bout 13 stage to the ring. Bout 13 stage to the ring, please.
I believe we have a lady fight coming up next.